Yeah, well, I'm Cohen, and this is my idea 4 years ago, and so we kind of just decided to start doing stuff on it here.
I'm Helen. I work on concept ideas in 3D.
I'm Matthew, and once we get the concepts a bit more down pat, I'm going to be starting on the coding for the game.
I'm Tom. I've been working on concept and hopefully 3D.
I'm Tom, and I've helped out with the concept art.
I'm Jordan. I did the concept art, and I also know how to program in Python and use the UDK.
I'm Daniel. I've been working a lot with the concepts, and I hope to learn how to use the UDK. Yep. The name we've decided for this game is Uprising. We haven't come up with an overarching name for the series yet, so yeah, we're just going with this. Yeah, that's a picture of 5 of our 7 members taken the other day. Yeah, it's not the best photo, but it's pretty good. Anyone else? Okay, yeah, we worked really well together. We've all got different skills and stuff. And yeah, hopefully we'll end up spending a lot of attention to detail in this game. The bottom situation there, the 20 minutes arguing over whether a ship should spin, it actually happened. Yes, they do.
They do.
How else are they supposed to turn? The first 3/4 of the game takes place on a single planet, which we've called Merqua. It's a pretty barren desert planet, and inhospitable. Doesn't support much life except in the one main city, which is called Athenic. And yeah, the later stages of the game, the last little bit, will take place in space and hopefully on the orbital city that the Council has above some other planet. Yeah, if you want to help us and you join us and help make this game, we'd be happy to help. We'd be happy to have your help. You don't have to know how to draw that well or program or anything. None of us know much of that stuff, so yeah. Wait, how did that slide get before that one?
I don't know.
You made that extra slide a bit.
Damn it. Yeah, that was supposed to go after the first slide, so just alter your memories, please. Yeah, this is that's one of the swords that we've designed as part of the concept art sort of thing. Just the beginning of the props. And yeah, that's some of the concept art that Jordan's worked on.
Want me to talk about it?
Yes, please.
So yesterday I basically wandered over to the design building with them, and they told me to draw things. I have never drawn before. I have, drawn small pictures in your maths book when you don't want to do any work in class. But come on, no one wants to do maths. Come on, who here thinks that they can't draw? Come on, honestly, who thinks they can't draw? I walked in there thinking I couldn't draw. I walked out drawing that. I was quite happy with myself. It's a dude with a gas mask. I don't know. So basically I do concept art, so does Tom. We've got a few people doing art. The important thing when you do concept art is that you need to listen to your team members that are doing story. Well, everyone wants to do their own art, but you need to make sure that it works. I was told to draw a rebel fighter. Now, that doesn't give you much information, so you really need to hound your team on details. Basically, they told me it was a desert planet, pretty much like, is it Tatooine from Star Wars? I went, okay, if you don't know what to draw, Google search. Google Images is the greatest tool ever. I looked up Iraqi rebel fighters, just full turbans. I looked up pictures of gas masks. Use what you want. I basically just spent the day drawing small pictures of rebel fighters. You can't see that very well, but that's another one of my crap drawings. just draw. It doesn't matter. Yeah, just try and draw.
We'd like to say special thanks to Chantal Garcia for teaching us how to use Maya and preparing this PowerPoint for the most part. Thomas Speak for encouraging our drawing, particularly Jordan's, and for teaching us some techniques for drawing. It was very, very helpful. And Heath Milne, that guy over there, for helping us set up the presentation, encouraging us, and making us raw. That was fun. Thank you for that.
I am an angry cat!
He's a very angry cat. Be afraid. Any questions? Yes.
No, I made a desert planet because I wanted the race to be mainly about swords, so I figured that if they couldn't live on the surface, they'd live underground, and so it would be like enclosed spaces, which means that guns and that wouldn't really be the most effective weapon choice.
What type of game are you think you're making?
This one, the first in the series, will probably be a narrative-driven first or third-person shooter.
Just what it's called.
Skyrim's first person.
First person.
There are some guns. Yeah. Okay, whatever you want to call it then. They don't have bows. I'm sorry.
It's set like 600 years in the future. There aren't really bows. Actually, one race for the later games has bows.
You'll see them eventually. Yeah.
But you mentioned a ship that it turns or doesn't turn.
Yep.
Where's that coming?
That will be in the very first opening, like the introduction cutscene.
Ship okay.
Is it a spaceship or?
Spaceship, yeah. Yeah.
It's a sci-fi game.
It's a sci-fi game, yeah. Tell them about the third game.
Your question suddenly made your statement suddenly made a lot more
Galaxy
sense.
third game.
Fair enough.
Explain how it's sci-fi as well. Big explosions and
Yeah.
about the galaxy.
Guy with the beanie.
Will weapons have things like power-ups?
Honestly, we haven't thought about that yet. It might. There we go.
So just to be clear, a lot of you didn't know each other before this event.
No, we met like a few days ago.
And in this time,
I met him last year.
you've thrown in a game concept together, gone, yeah, we want to make this. Created concept art, characters, story and such and all that, and you plan to continue it outside of the event. I'd just like to say you make me feel lazy.
We already had like the very basic storyline. We already had most of that, so it was just we fleshed that out in one night pretty much, and then we spent the next few days coming up with this presentation. It's worked pretty well.
How do I join you?
Come talk to us later.
Yeah. Anyone who wants to join, just come talk to us.
You again.
What kind of races are they going to be? I mean, do you know any of the ones you have?
There's no race.
Yeah, there are going to be quite a, well, not in this one, but there are going to be a couple of races in this one, but in a later game we're hoping to make, there will be a lot more races.
So will there be aliens?
Yes.
Yes, most definitely there will be aliens.
Will there be a guy with a dual-wield sword?
Yes.
Why the hell not?
Yeah.
Well,
Why
You're
not?
effective.
It's super effective.
It needs
We've
bacon.
tried to introduce some bacon for you. Bacon sword.
We have
Screw bacon sauce. Bacon shotgun. 20 rations of bacon in one.
It's actually got a lion pig on the back of it.
Get a new pig. I reckon it would work.
Maybe like get little pieces.
That can be like the bonus weapon in New Game Plus.
No, up the back there.
The pig squealer.
Sorry, start again.
Most of the
first one.
Mario approves.
Good to know.
You won't get hit with fireballs.
Yes, I hate getting hit by fireballs.
Decline over the game's 3, am I?
Hey?
Yeah.
Okay, there's still questions. Yep, you.
So many questions. Well, I'll try to hold back. How is the progression through the game in terms of gameplay and leveling up or getting new items?
I'm not sure if there'll be a leveling up system as such because it's mainly narrative driven. There might be.
Let me give some examples. Like in Jack and Daxter, there's 4 main weapons, and there's slightly other weapons as you go on. So you just want a small weapon set or like broader things?
Okay,
Maybe
something
like
you need
that.
to remember is that we haven't known each other long. This is a very,
It's not-
very basic concept. We really haven't looked into that kind of stuff, but that is basically what, the next phase is to then look into those kinds of
You have to make
systems,
it public.
work that out.
Oh, I thought it was a secret.
You go.
Yep.
I think what it means is you'll be Jack and Daxter or Ratchet and Clank.
Never played either.
In terms of how many weapons there are.
Borderlands.
Yes, definitely.
If we can get something like that, we will.
It sounds like you guys are in the vein of Borderlands meets Firefly like a video game. That's what
Maybe.
I tell you, if I have anything to do with it, I'll pull it more towards the Fallout side of things, but
Yeah, so would I. Fallout
I know about these
wins.
guys.
Hopefully there will be.
We do have another stylish presentation to see, so one
Should we just finish it off with that?
You again.
Two more questions, then we have one more thing to tell.
1 and 2.
Yep. You two.
Yeah. What are you guys planning on? Like, what code are you planning on using? Like, what program?
What does it mean when I say the UDK to you? Who here has heard of the Unreal Development Kit?
That I know of.
Okay, the UDK is basically what we want to make this in. Basically, the UDK, unsurprisingly, was used in all the Unreal games. Gears of War is another game that was made in it. So that basically shows you the difference. You've got your first person and your third person games in it. That is basically the main tool we want to use to bring this to life. You can take in anything from 3ds Max, Maya, straight into that, animate it. So really that is a really ideal program that we want to use.
And it also allows us to use Google SketchUp to make the environments for it and stuff, which is good because we're already using SketchUp to do some of the basic models for like the spaceships and whatnot. So it's just incredible. Yeah.
This is another a question or request. Is there going to be character customization?
Yes.
Who knows?
Wait, what do you mean character customization?
You get to create your characters in the beginning and then get new armor.
There will be different armor options, but we're probably going to keep it as one main character.
You know what?
This character has to be set for later storylines.
Yeah.
What age is this going to be taught?
Our
Over
age.
9,000.
Yes.
Days.
Someone work out how many years old over 9,000 is.
no way.
Games
Still
are
a very large number.
It's like 30 years old.
Okay, so that's public. We do have a page on Facebook called Killjoy Gaming. Right. Yeah. Pretty much that's our, I guess it's our design studio now. So yeah, if you want to, if you want to join us, just let us know on that. If you have any questions or suggestions, requests, criticisms, anything like that.
To do with that. If you're going to start a game development concept, you should not start it like initially on Facebook, because if your initial idea is on Facebook, there was a problem a while ago. Some kids did that, and their concept idea was at that point officially owned by Facebook. So before you get into the details of it,
Yeah, the concept's not actually on Facebook. It's just so we can
people
talk to
can
each other.
contact us.
Yeah.
like a picture with like a handful of ideas, just leaving or something, just anywhere else. Just have like some
Well,
Could we
That's
got a
great.
different...
yeah, fair enough.
We have to give this over to Brendan now, so thank you for sitting through and listening to us dribble on.
Thank you.
Yay, Ubuntu. Okay, so Heath is doing his funny arm thing again, which means everybody should shut up. Yay. Everybody.
It's not meant to be funny. It's just meant to shut you up.
Everybody knows that once you use an attack, it becomes less effective
It's not
every
an attack,
time.
It's a lesson.
Every time you use it, it becomes less effective.
You're the only one talking now. You're the only one preventing this.
Well, then that our goal has been achieved, has it not?
It has. Okay, so our third and final presentation is done by Brendan here. Brendan is. So do you want sound on? Okay. Brendan here, in the space of CGBC, built 2 games from scratch in Python, which is an incredibly impressive achievement to anyone who even understands the concept of game. So, give it up for Brendan.
Yeah, so I get the mic back. So yeah, I built 2 games. First of all, I built Snake. So what I did. So, has anyone here ever done anything in Python before? 1, 2. Okay. Do either of you two know about Pygame? No. Yes. 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 So when you program something, you can reuse pieces of code that other people have written and published online. So I used a module, which is a set of code called Pygame, and that allows you to make stuff pretty much without writing, without doing thousands and thousands of lines of groundwork. So what I did was I used this module Pygame, and hold on, I'll just show you my program. So this is, scroll out, stupid, wait, there we go. No, I've got about, about 100 lines, 150 for Snake. So yeah, that's 150 lines.
Any estimate on what that would be like without Pygame?
Ooh, about 30,000. No, maybe not 30,000, but at least a few thousand. Pygame is, what Pygame does is interfaces with the operating system. So, and then enables you. It's just another interface. Without Pygame, you'd have to do ridiculously large amounts of groundwork. It's just, yeah. Anyway, so I made Snake, and it runs, and it's awesome. Yeah, and when you die, it gives you smart-ass comments. No, I'm gonna see how far I can get because it'll tell me it. No, because the game speeds up every time you get a piece of food. Yeah. What? No, you die if you hit the wall. Portal Snake. That's actually a good idea. If you press space, a portal comes out or something. I could work on. Yes. Another idea I was planning to implement. Has anybody played the Metal Gear games? Oh no, I died. See? Not bad, not good. So I suck at Snake, honestly. That's one thing I realized. Well, oh god. Let's try that. I don't even know what I wrote. See. You're kidding, right? Yeah. If you turn back into yourself, you die. Yeah, so if you're going across right and then you press the left button, then you'll kill yourself. Yeah, I know, but this is proper Snake. In the original Snake, if you did that, you died. Yeah, it's proper Snake. Anyway, so that's Snake. But that took me probably 3 hours to make. Yeah, 3 hours. So, I mean, but I've been programming for a few years. But yeah. So then I decided to make Bomberman. Now, it's Bomberman, and it's also 2-player and fully functional. It might be glitchy. I haven't had a chance to test it with someone else. So, apart from Heath. So we're gonna have a massive Bomberman tournament, I guess. So yeah, come down, Mario. We're just gonna move across the room. Now, you'll get your chance. Now, the controls for player 1 are these and space.
Yep.
And then my controls are WASD and shift.
So which one am I?
You're the red one, up the top.
All right then.
Yeah, okay. You're losing, I'm getting closer to you.
Is it play 2? You said I'll play 1.
Yeah, and you lost.
You killed yourself.
I was moving away from my ball.
Come on, try it again.
Challenge accepted. Sorry. It's all your fault.
We both died! Oh! And that's a glitch right there. P0 win. Yeah, that's a glitch right there. I don't know. I don't know what I've done right there.
Player 0 wins.
Yay! So, who wants to play? We won't have much time, so dude with Ty. Yoshi can play next. Ty? Oh, you're right. No, because I'll lose and then I won't be able to play. Yeah, so your controls are these arrows and spacebar. Go. Oh, I died! No! Okay, you win. No. Anyway, so I want to show you something else. This is where maths comes in handy in programming. So I thought to myself, I'll make some AI for this. Now, before I show you all this, it's not working. It's a bit bugged. At this point in time, actually, I'll play with the AI for a sec. At this point in time, the AI kills itself. You'll see, it'll kill itself. Yeah, so like it plants a bomb and it knows it's got to get away from the bomb, but for some reason it thinks that wherever it goes is the bomb. So it just tries to go everywhere. It is stupid. So that's a bit bugged anyway, but yeah. So the AI is composed of about what? That's 200 lines of 160 lines again of maths. Lots of maths. Maths, yes. This is why you don't draw. Why you don't draw in maths class. No, wait, who said that? You did. Sorry. Why you don't draw in maths class? Because you can write AI that may be slightly buggy, but yeah. So what? The general gist I got of writing the AI was what it does is it tries to find tries to get closer to you, and then it'll plant a bomb when it gets next to you, or it can't get any closer. So it moves to the right, and then it can't get any closer, so it plants a bomb, and then it dies. Fails miserably, but anyway. What? Yeah, I guess. But it's impossible to lose to this AI, because it moves the instant the game starts. Come on. You can't spam space faster than my transistors conduct electricity. Let's go. The person to lose to the AI, I will crown as button mashing king. Don't destroy my spacebar. You can't lose to this AI.
Wow, this is really laggy.
Anyway. I don't think so. I didn't see that. Let's go again. Just spam paste. Nope. No. Oh my god! It's the button mashing king! Everybody! The button mashing king.
That's why I somewhat win that street fight.
Yes. Okay. Well, you're probably all capable of being button mashing. No. Go away. You're probably all capable of being button mashing kings now. See you, people. So, oh, yeah, no one cares. You need to. Don't you have to have that mustache? I thought you had to have the. Oh my. Now Heath's angry. Look at what you've done now. Yeah.
There's a lot of expensive equipment. I need you to pick that stuff up.
Yeah. Anyway.
I'll do it after.
Righto. So. So the last thing I wanted to do. Go away, bomb man. I don't know what I've done here. Whoops. So, the last thing I wanted to show you was the process to start making a game. So I've already done a bit of groundwork here. So, Pygame is the module. This is coding right here. So Pygame is the module, and right here I initialize. Well, I can't point. Right underneath. Actually, I can highlight. That works. There. That's where I initialize the window, and then I've gone and created images. These are called sprites or images for my sprites. And these are going to be the bad guys. They look really detailed, don't they? Yeah! I think I have a purple one as well. Good God. And a red one. Wait. Yeah, that's what I was listening to before. Music is awesome. Bye. Hi Mario. Oh, he's collecting his piables. He needs to reload. Yeah, I have 3 circles. Woo! I have a green one, a red one, and a purple one. Yeah. Yeah. Candy. The bomb isn't too good. Anyway, so back to here. So what I do is, these are the sprites. These are the actual moving things. And the game, what I can do with the sprites is if I can check if they crash into each other, I can move them, I can do whatever. They are the foundation. So I've got a ship, I've got the circles, they're going to be the bad guys. And then I start laying the logic, which is, I'll show you that in Snake. The logic, oh god, it's zoomed in. That's getting worse. The logic is all here. If I can scroll to it. Here's the logic. Here. So this here, what I've just highlighted, so how many lines? It looks like 50 lines. Yeah. So in the Snake game, there's actually only 50 lines of logic. So that's really not that much. And considering most of it is just repeating, and there are some white lines, and there's a lot, yeah, like, I mean, there's just repeating because you can move in 4 directions instead of 1. I mean, it doesn't take much to start writing games. And nowadays with things like the Unreal Development Kit and even Game Maker, they're making these games so simple with drag and drop programming logic. So like when I was a kid, my biggest dream was to start writing games, and then, you know, I started doing this a few months ago, and I was like, oh my god, it's too easy. And I don't know why I just delayed all those years, I just never got into it. But the message is, believe in yourself. I don't know, has someone else said that? Yeah, believe in yourself, because you can do it. Believe it. You'll get Naruto. Yeah, Naruto. It is not Naruto. I don't know. It's, what's the, how, does someone know how to say Naruto in Japanese? Is it, how do you say it? Okay, that's how you say it. So we're both wrong. Yeah, so we're both wrong. So, does anyone have questions? I've probably bored you all to death. Go. The what? The math? Oh, the maths. In the AI or in what? Well, in the AI, yeah, the AI that doesn't work. Okay, here is maths. Now this scrolls across the screen. So let me give you an example. That top line, so like if where this one here, yeah, we'll highlight it. That one there, the one I've just highlighted, that's Pythagoras' theorem. That's one line, yeah. What? No. I don't need... Who needs Fibonacci in games? Wait, I don't... Why? What is it, a maths game? It's like... What was it? It's ThinkQuest for maths. No, that's Fibonacci is an exponential. If you want something to increase exponentially, you have it increase exponentially. Maybe that would make sense. But no, Fibonacci isn't an exponential increase. Anyway, next question, if there are any more questions. Yes. Yes, I love making games. I love doing this. It's awesome. It might look boring, but I have loads of fun doing this. And maybe, I'm not quite sure of my motivation, like why I enjoy it. I mean, it's problem solving, someone told me it was creative. I don't think it's creative, but it's quite logical and you need lateral thinking. Yeah. For some of it, yeah. So I'll just show you. I've got the Pygame documentation up here. So you know, I said I used someone else's code, and right here they've written how to use that code. So, like, it obviously didn't tell me how to make the game, but it tells me how to use the tools that I need to make the game. So what I did was I just thought, okay, so this is Snake. What I need to have happen is the snake needs to move, it needs to eat the food needs to go away, and it needs to get bigger, and it just needs to continue, and, you know, it dies if it crashes into each other. And you just use these tools, and you find the one that will work for you, and then you've got the code there. And then there's pretty simple programming techniques, like, you know, if something happens, then do this and do that. But that's simple. You could learn that in a couple of hours, at most. Mario. Sure, why not? It won't look cool or anything. You'll just go off the screen. But okay. Hey, you shoot the portal out your face. Yeah. You just shoot two portals. You just two buttons. You got the green portal button and the... Wait, there is no... I can't... Okay, I'll start on it right now. I'll show you how I'd work through it. So we're on Snake. No, because then... That's strange, because the portal's on the floor and you have two portals on the... No. That's just weird. That would take ages. I'll do it on the wall. So, like... The first thing that I would need to check if someone's pressed the whatever button, so that's here, you check the button, and then I would set it so that on the wall it would create an area that if you go into, that you turn up in the other area. So write down that would be a function I would write, so that would be here, blah blah blah, and then just make it look pretty, which is a few lines of code. That would take me, I don't know, an hour and a half. Maybe an hour? Yeah. Yup. 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 Yeah. You just have two buttons, one for each different type of portal. Like in Portal, you have left and right mouse button. And, yeah, you just make it draw on the screen. That wouldn't be too hard. It would just... Not really. No, it depends on your experience level. So, me being like I'm kind of experienced in programming, but with Pygame I'm not so experienced. I mean, it could take me a lot longer if I didn't know much, but I could imagine that there would be loads of people that could do that in 15 minutes. Yes. All the stuff I've written there is mine. The stuff you can't see is the stuff I borrowed. So, yes, correct. Like I said, so I've written about, what, 160 lines for Snake and 300 lines for the Bomberman. And then the rest would be a couple of 100,000 lines for Python itself, or whatever. And, you know, a few thousand lines for Pygame. So that's already been covered for me. But I mean, that goes without saying in everything. I mean, you use stuff like Game Maker, then how many lines of code did that take to write? And you know, it's not a measure of a program is not how long it takes to write, or how many lines it is, but it depends on your opinion. But like, I would measure a program by how efficient it is. So my programs are not efficient. I've got redundant lines, which mean they're pointless, or they don't really need to do anything. I could replace them with something else that would make it much more efficient. They're everywhere. Snake could probably be written in itself in 50 lines with, you know, like with Pygame or whatever. But I'm not that good. Yeah, I guess. Any other questions? Go again. Visual Basic in itself is kind of similar to Python. You've still got the logic, but those modules aren't there. But Visual Basic also covers a lot of stuff that Python doesn't. So Visual Basic, you can create windows with the raw Python, without any other modules. You can't, you know, create windows. It's just terminal output, like looking kind of like this. Whoops, that's all it is, you know. This, hold on, if I just get rid of this. Whoops, I can't type today. This is Python. So this is the Python interpreter, and if most Python programs will output something like this. So a simple program, let's go. A simple program is A equals 3, print A, wait, we'll do this, print A plus 5, and it will return 8. That's a program, right there. That's what most Python programs look like. Whereas with Visual Basic, it's already, you can make windows. Like, well, let's go to the computer, if it works. Come on, technology, don't fail me now. I'm getting tangled here. Bah.
You've totally frozen my touchscreen.
I've broken it. Mwah. What is it? Hit the red. Yes. Oh God. Yes. Yes.
You should be best. There you go. You're on the PC, but the projector will take a while.
Yeah. I fixed it. Well, it's fixing itself, but I've managed to fix it. The projector will have to turn on, like Heath said. But you know, like in Windows, you have your Notepad window and whatever. With Visual Basic, all that is really already done for you, so that makes that part so much simpler. And then all you have to do is just draw rectangles to represent the snake, and then put in your logic. Green man. Yes. I would. Have you heard of something called the NCSS challenge? I'm going to get my head chopped off here about talking about this in Monash. This probably is taboo. But the NCS challenge is run by the University of Sydney, I'm pretty sure. I know. And it's amazing. Just Google it, NCSS challenge. It starts in August. Just pick up the beginner stream. It's like $20 if you're willing to fork out $20. And it's amazing. That will give you what I learned in a year in 5 weeks. And it's only like, you don't do it for 5 weeks. It's like you go home every afternoon, or you go home like a couple of afternoons a week, and you look at the website and you've got some problems to solve, and then they have how to solve it, like they teach you programming, and yeah, you only have to spend like a few hours a week doing it. It's amazing, amazing. Monash should run something like that. Tell all your people to run. You're not Monash. Oh, you're an imposter. The volunteer is a spy.
I'm not actually a volunteer. Aha.
Well, Monash, apparently this is being recorded. Apparently this is being recorded, so this is a message to the Monash people that are listening. make something like the NCSS challenge because it's epic and it is so amazing and it's so useful, and this kid will learn programming because of it. And just, you know, imagine what good it could do the world. Yeah. Any other questions? No. Good.
I think we have a round of applause in us. Very well done, mate. You did good. And now if I can get...
It's a notepad document.